Another week, another weekly reset. This is the weekly reset where we go over Nightwave, Teshin, all that stuff for the week in Warframe. There will be time codes in the description below if you want to skip to a certain section. We shall, of course, begin with Nightwave as I show you guys my CD player. Yes, this is my CD player I got recently. It actually had built-in speakers as well. But I digress. Nightwave. Okay, so we have look for item treasures for Morrow in Morrow's Bazaar. Now, this is timed, the actual mission is timed, but if you fail it, you can do it again. So that's that. Kill 500 enemies with an arc gun. Defeat the Oilworm in Steel Path. That's a bit annoying, but fine. Then we have kill 300 enemies using a Necromech without it getting destroyed. Kill 30 Xmas, complete 15 missions, and kill 500 enemies is what we have for that, of course. And then if we come on over to the actual credit offerings, we have quite a few things. It's just going to be the normal now that we have a lot of mods. I recommend Crystal Projection only because everyone recommended it back in the day. It was the one that everyone agreed that everyone should have, if that makes sense. Energy siphon, a holster, I'm hovering over them so you guys can get an idea of what they are. We'd be here all day if I listed off the names of all of them. So, yeah, I'm going through them real quick. In the meantime, while I'm going through them again, you guys can take a look at my CD player again. It's actually very cool because it had the actual, look like the old day portable CD player, but it had the built-in speaker. Also, Steel Charge had 9 capacity by default, so it gives you 18. So yeah, otherwise, whereas most of the ores only give you 14. So keep that in mind. That's important. And then we have these are alternate helmets with some, like chest plates and emblem thrown into the mix. These are, well, I guess they're called miscellaneous items, but this is going to be a scroll for your K drive. This is a DJ Shock Glyph. I'm going to get because I don't actually own it. So, yeah. Yeah. And then, of course, we have this. This is the Wolf Beacon. I thought he had it said recovered artifacts. Is that just going to be all season long for this? I mean, it's pretty cool if it is, if I'm being honest. Decorations. And finally, this is where the weapon skins and weapons are. They used to be in this section, in the appearance section. I wonder if this section is permanent or not. I really have no clue at all. Now, let's see what Teshin has to offer, shall we? Hologram Teshin had 30,000 endo. Okay, so yeah, that's what Teshin had to offer. I am not buying the 30,000 endo. I just wanted to check something. But yeah, that is Teshin's new offering for the week. Now, of course, we will check out the circuit as per usual. Nidus, Octavia, and Hero. Out of all of these, Hero was the most annoying for me to get, but I'm probably going to pick Octavia just because I can. But keep in mind, I have all of these actual Warframe mods and all of the basic versions of the Warframe. So keep that in mind. Your reason for choosing and my reason for choosing might differ a bit. And then we come over to the Still Path version. And I actually don't have all these Incarnon adapters. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this and I guess this. Yeah. Okay, and then I'll probably be doing them later on this week or sooner than later or sometime on the stream. I'll be streaming both on here and on Twitch most likely. And I'm probably going to have a very unusual stream goal for the YouTube side of things. Yeah. But I digress. Now let's move on to the Archon Hunt. This is the Archon shard you will get if you complete all 3 parts of the Archon Hunt. This is the percentage that it will be to actually be a teleport Archon shard, which is a rarer version of the basic Archon shard and a little more powerful. Your percentage may be different, but you'll only get the Archon shard and have a chance at the teleport variant if you complete all 3 parts of the Archon Hunt with this week's Rescue, Survival, and Showdown. Showdown is basically an assassination mission where you face off against the Archon. Descendia. I'm going to hover over the rewards while talking because Descendia is Warframe's version of Climb the Tower type game mode, where your goal is to get to the bottom of the tower, face the boss dude, and, get all the stuff along the way. Now, there are checkpoints every 7 floors, so you don't have to worry about doing all 21 floors in one go unless you want to. But wait, there's more. There's a Still Path variant of Descendia, which offers its own rewards. Yeah, as you can see, the rewards do in fact differ, and just like the normal mode, there are checkpoints every 7 floors, so you don't have to do all 21 if you don't wish. Now that we are at the Sanctum, we will visit Bird 3, check out the shiny treasure. With this week is a Crimson Archon shard, which you'll be able to get for 30,000 standing, and you gotta be max rank with Bird 3 Syndicate. But wait, if you don't want the Archon shard, or you do, but you also want to visit someone else in the Sanctum, look no farther than Necroloid. Necroloid actually hosts deep Archimedea. These are individual parameters which are different for each person. These, however, are challenge mode things. So basically higher risk, higher reward type stuff if you so wish. So you can get the highest rewards of them all if you so wish. You didn't think that was the end, did you? We're gonna go to the universe where it's 1999 all day, every day with a CD player, or rather MP3 player. Yes, MP3 player. And then fast travel to Kaya. And Kaya will introduce us to the wonderful world of Temporal Archimedea. And unfortunately, we can't say, hey, we have a fancy MP3 player, give us special privileges. But nonetheless, just owning an MP3 player is privilege enough. But it does have the same basic setup as Deep Archimedea, higher risk, higher reward type format.